This has been one interesting Black History Month this year, and this story that I'm about to bring to you just adds in on to the absolute foolishness of it all. So the person you see in this picture is a boy by the name of Latrell Taft, and he lives in Oklahoma. And he had on this shirt right here that you can see in the left picture that says Black King on it. It says Black King, and it has a picture of Africa inside the lettering of the shirt. No harm, no foul. He wore that shirt. It is what it is. Of course, it was harm and foul to the teacher, who was a palm-colored Karen, who decided to come out and say that the shirt that he wore was racist, and that, she decided to scold him over it. She even went as so far to say that we need a White History Month. Well, bitch, if you was around my channel back in 2017, you would have saw that you did get a White History Month from me. It may have not have been the one that you wanted, but it's the one that you got. And why do they need a White History Month? I mean, the entitlement, people. The entitlement. And you know what's so crazy? This reminds me, goes back to that what's his name? That immigrant, that Nigerian, the one in Michigan, who said they need to abolish Black History Month because of some stupid shit that came out of his mouth. I bet you she would agree with that. I bet you many PC people would agree with the abolishment of Black History Month. But it's crazy. There's so many other months out there that they don't ever bat an eye at. But it's just this one. But then they'll claim that they're not racist. I swear, they are so transparent. It's like, why even bother lying? Just come right on out and say like what it is, so we know how to deal or be around you accordingly. And that's to not be around you at all. But I'm going to go ahead and read the story and see what else comes out about it. An Oklahoma teacher was too distracted by a black boy's t-shirt to continue her science lesson. Instead, allegedly asked why there was no month-long celebration of white history. Well, how in the hell did his shirt distract her from teaching? I'm sure there are other kids in her class who have probably worn some more distracting shit, and she ain't ever said nothing. But the word black on it pissed her off. I'm telling you, that it always goes back to that word. See, here's the thing. That's why I said they're not far removed from their ancestors. Throughout history, when it comes to us and them, they have been on on the advancing end of everything. Well, we was on the receiving end of the totem pole, and that's how they would prefer it to be. But here's the thing. They created this system to make themselves comfortable at the expense of making us uncomfortable, and they're still upset. Because the thing is, the system is not exactly how it was in its inception. And that's what's pissing them off. And they notice that they're slowly losing it. They're losing empire every single day. With each and every passing day, they are slowly losing empire, and they can't handle it. So she was so distracted by this shirt that she couldn't finish her lesson. Really? I highly doubt she was distracted. She just wanted to have a reason to be a bitch. Latrell Taft had been excited to wear the Black King shirt he'd gotten for his 13th birthday, but he was confused and embarrassed when his middle school teacher abruptly dropped her lesson on the periodic table and singled out the student after seeing the words printed on his t-shirt with an outline of Africa. She said that if she had a shirt that said White Queen, it would have been racist, Latrell said. Then after that, she said, we need a White History Month. I said, black people don't have enough recognition, and we barely learn about black people in February at my school. Facts. Especially on that last part he said. And that's the thing that gets me with PC. They always do that dumb shit. They always say, well, if they had a White History Month, well, if they had a white this, well, if they had a white that, then it would be this, then it would be that. Y'all already have everything as it is. I don't think many people will question it. Well, depending on what within reason, within matter. Now, if you come up in there wearing like a Klansman robe or something like that, then yeah, people gonna say something. And I'm gonna be surprised if there was a shirt out there that said White King or White Queen on it. And if you want to wear, hey, go ahead and wear the shit. But see, the thing is, that guilt is so attached to them when it comes to racism in this nation no matter how much they try to run away from it. Because why would she say that? Why would that be one of the first words to leave her mouth? Well, if I had a shirt that said white queen on it, I would be deemed a racist. Well, try it and find out. How about that? See if someone actually does say something. I guarantee you, most people probably wouldn't even care. But they care too much about what we got going on. Like, she dropped her whole lesson just to scold this one boy over a shirt that is completely innocent. She made it seem like his shirt has something completely derogatory on it. Or is it derogatory by her mindset? See, I guess maybe the shirt was a reminder to her of what her ancestors did to his. But it was no problem. Now, it's crazy. I don't know if this was the first class that he had of the day, but let's hypothetically say that it wasn't. All the other teachers didn't have an issue with it. Why did she? And I'm almost certain that that's, considering he's in Oklahoma, I'm willing to bet that that's not his only white teacher. But she's the one that had the hang up. So maybe, I don't know her name, Miss Karen, maybe you are racist. See, she told on herself when she did that. But she's so stupid and has such a huge ego that she didn't even catch herself. It would have been better if she just had not said anything at all. The teen's mother, Melissa Shirley, says she contacted Heartland Middle School as soon as her son told her about the teacher's reaction, but she was disappointed by the response. Initially, she said, "To be totally honest, I was brushed off." The school district issued a statement the following day to the TV station saying the teacher's conduct was under investigation, which means they ain't about to do a goddamn thing about it. The fact that this boy's mother said that she was brushed off when she was trying to confront the situation at hand lets you know they are compliant and complacent with what happened. If I was the mother, I would get that boy out of that school ASAP. Because all you need is one time. One. Edmond Public Schools is aware of an incident in a classroom at Heartland Middle School involving a district employee and a 7th grade student who wore a t-shirt featuring an outline of Africa and the words Black King written on the front, district officials said. Upon becoming aware of this incident, the school site and the district began a prompt investigation, which is ongoing. District staff is also in contact with the parent of the student. Now, they probably going to try to make the parent feel guilty for even talking about this or even making a big deal out of it. Most of Latrell's classmates, who are predominantly white, agreed with the teacher that the t-shirt was racist, and the teen said he was embarrassed by the scrutiny. So see what she did? She literally dog whistled or lit a fire under all the other kids in the classroom, or the predominantly white ones anyway, to come at this boy. Mind you, this is a grown woman picking on a 13-year-old. What kind of a low life do you have to be to do something like that? "I am proud of my blackness and she will never take it away from me," said Latrell, who intends to wear the shirt again. "I would tell her black is beautiful." You don't even have to tell her nothing. Don't say shit to this bitch. Don't. I can see that he will be trolling her, though, by continuing to wear the shirt. I would be the one to wear that shirt to just her class every day. Like, I can come to school wearing something different, but when I get ready to go to her class, go to the restroom or something, change the shirt into that one, just come in her class, and then when I'm done, change it back into the other shirt that I left from home in. I would be, listen, y'all know me. I would be that one who would do it. But like I said, it's so much wrong with that. The fact that she dropped her lesson to address this was so stupid. If she really had an issue with it, she could have probably pulled him to the side at the end of the class and aired her grievances out then. If she had an issue with it, not embarrass him in front of the entire class and then cause the whole class to turn against him. Like it was something kind of like they was about to gang up on him or whatever. I'm glad that he stood his ground and said, about his blackness and loving his blackness and everything like that, because some kids probably would fold, especially at an age like that. He got his wake-up call early. I think every black person at one point or another has gotten their wake-up call, and if they haven't gotten it or they think they haven't gotten it, just give it some time. It's coming. But yeah, it seems to me like also the school is not going to do nothing. They're just going to allow this to just continue, like just roll off their back like like it wasn't an actual concern. But like I said, this has been a very shitty BHM, Black History Month. It just seems like one story of negativity after another when it came to black people or something against black people that was indirectly affecting us. But like I said, if I was the mother, I would not only take him out of that class, I would take him out of that school and see if there's another school that he can attend, or maybe look into homeschooling, because all it takes is that one incident right there. That he's going to remember this for the rest of his life. He is. He will forever have that moment be there with him for the rest of his days. This is something he's definitely going to tell his kids. Like, if they ever ask him what was the first time you experienced racism in the classroom by this science teacher who was supposed to be talking about the periodic table elements, she got mad at me for wearing this shirt, and then she turned the class against me. I think that's what makes it even worse, is that she literally turned the class against him, and she's a grown woman. Almost like she's a gang leader when I heard that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, please text the number that is pinned down in the comments below so you can receive notifications every time I upload a new video.